Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the other garage. Haven't been out here in a while, but I wanted to get out and do a little bit of shooting. Got a busy weekend planned, so I probably wasn't going to have any time during the day to get out, so figured I'd come over here in the evening and fling a couple pellets, bring you guys along with me. But the one we're going to be doing a video on here is one you've seen recently on the channel. Really, really liking this gun a lot. This is my Cometa model 300. They call this the USC, which stands for ultra short carbine. And it's also the Premier model, so it has the extra nice walnut stock. This one was sent over to me by Keystone Air Guns. John over there is a great guy. He does do a tune-up service on them if you ask. It is a little extra charge, but I think it's definitely worth it. He did do the spring tune-up kit or tune-up on this one before he sent it to me. He did not do any kind of trigger work on it. I did a little bit of playing around with it. The trigger on this thing is probably the only shortfall of this model. Right out of the box, this one was about 5.5 pounds. I did not capture a picture of that trigger pull, so I did talk with John a little bit about that, and he said he's worked on a few of these, and you got to be really careful on what you do to them because you can go too far very easily. So I did do a little bit of work on it. I did not take any sandpaper to it at all, any of the surfaces. I just literally used a Dremel tool with a felt pad and some ultra fine jeweler's rouge, the red ultra fine, and just polished all the mating surfaces. There's actually 3 pieces. There's the trigger against a sear bar, and then the sear bar against the actual sear catch on the piston skirt, and I just buffed those without taking really any material off. And I think I still have a picture of it. If I do, I'll put it up here. This is not the review. I'll do a review on it and talk more about that back in the garage. But the trigger went down to just a little over 2.5 pounds, which is still a little bit stiff for my taste, but it actually is not a bad trigger now. I've got several center fire, what I call target guns, that I tuned specifically to a 2-pound trigger, so it is actually a really pretty decent trigger now. We're gonna test it out here so I tested this originally over at the outdoor range at 25 yards. Unfortunately indoors here, and I do have it kind of going kitty corner, so maybe I'm at like 21.5 or 22 yards now. Going straight across the garage, I get 21 yards. So going at an angle, we'll add a little bit on, not by much, but we'll just call it 21 still for the sake of argument. I still have it topped off with my Hammers 4-12 scope. Really seems to be doing pretty well on here. I've got 3 different pellets out here, and we're going to just do a group with each one. I did verify my 0 with the RWS, which are the middle of the road ones. They're the 8.3 grains. And then I've got the Crosman Premier hollow points, 7.9 grains. And I brought out some Air Arms Diablo Field Heavies, which are 10.3 grains. So I'm not sure where those are gonna hit, but let's go ahead and get started. This thing is a really nice gun, and actually working on that trigger actually kind of quieted up not so much it wasn't really noisy in the actual cocking, but in the lockup, it sounded gritty when it was getting to the point of lockup. So let's start out with the light ones, the Crosman Premier hollow points, but it actually seems to have quieted up that whole stroke there as well. But such a nice feeling gun though. Has a built-in moderator on the end. All right, let's go. I'm expecting these will fly a little high, so I'm going to go to 6 o'clock here for these ones. All right, maybe not. Still haven't cronied this thing, but according to the Keystone website, they show these will do like 675, I think it was, with 8.44 grain pellets. So it definitely sounds like it's about that. The thump of the pellet that I hit in the, I've got a 2x10 behind my target box down there at 21 yards. And I can I've kind of gotten accustomed to listening to the pellet hit that board, and with the amount of force it hits it with, I can kind of judge what the power I'm putting out is. Not bad. Got some people running some fireworks, it sounds like. Oh yeah. I don't think I actually tried this with these Crosman Premier hollow points yet. Did seem to be liking the 8.3s, 8.4s. I haven't tried it with anything heavier yet either, so. Not bad though. That red dot is about 5/8 of an inch. So not a bad group at all. The bats are angry with me that I'm out here in their prime time for getting out and going finding bugs. All right, that looks pretty decent. Put these groups up in the sub MOA app. And you guys will know how they are before I do. All right, let's move on to so these are the RWS Super Domes. These are 8.3 grains. I actually did go on a little bit of a shopping spree and looked on Pyramid Air and Airgun Depot and unfortunately Amazon, and found like all of the between 8.3 and like 8.7 grain pellets that I could find, and I bought those, and I'm going to be doing a kind of a series with this gun, testing all of those pellets out and seeing how we do. But all right, I'm going to go to 12 o'clock. Nah, I'm going to go to the 9 o'clock paster there. I want to save the middle for the heavier ones in case they're, or 12 o'clock for the heavier ones in case they're dropping low. All right, well, that dropped a little low. Really nice shooting Springer though. I didn't have it shooting right on the money before I started it up, but we're shooting for the group more than anything, so. And again, this gun's probably got, it's less than 100 shots on it, at least from me. So. John said he did shoot probably 20 or so shots with it. He zeroed his gun up. He put just a cheap bug buster scope on here and zeroed it up, and then he shot 10 shots for a group at 25 yards. Did say he was using 8.44 grain pellets. I don't remember which brand he said he was using. JSB's maybe. But it really seems to be doing pretty darn good with these Super Domes for sure. I really like this hammer scope. Ooh, I pulled that one. Darn it. Still not a bad looking group. Didn't make one ragged hole though. It's a bummer. Alright, back into the... I'm sure that other one was just a flinch by me. What a sweet gun. Alrighty, so far it looks like the Craftsman Premier hollow points are winning. So this hammer scope, if I had one tiny complaint about it, the crosshair is a little bit heavy. I'd like a little bit finer crosshair. It obscures, especially when you start getting out to longer distances, it really obscures your target pretty heavily. All right, so these are the Air Arms 10.4 greens. Let's go, let's try out at 12 o'clock for starters. Alright, didn't drop too low. I got that target all pastered up. I should have just stuck a fresh one up there, but I'm getting low on my 8-inchers. I gotta get a hold of Splatterburst and ask them to send me some more. Alright, same hole. Like it. I like it. So now that I kind of know where my point of impact is, I'm going to take it to the center bullseye there, and then I'll do a 5-shot group. So let me ooh, that one pulled way off to the left. I keep wanting to, I'm so used to all of these springers having automatic safeties on them. This one does not, which is something I really like about this one. All right, same hole. I don't know why it's going way off to the left like that. Crossmans were a little off to the left. The RWSs were a little low, but not. All right, can't argue with that group though. I did order some other 10 grain pellets as well. I don't remember what they were off the top of my head. We'll be trying this guy with those as well. But I think it's definitely going to be the summer of the Springer. I have several new and used, new to me Springers. Not bad. I still think I like the way the Crossmans were shooting out of that. Alrighty, that's not bad either. Wow, this thing is really starting to settle out nice. Anyway, there you guys go. That is the Cometa Model 300 USC, which stands for Ultra Short Carbine. It's got a really short barrel on it. I think it's only like 12 or 14 inches. I don't remember what the specs are, but very, very beautiful stock, and really nice with the silencer. Also acts as a really nice cocking aid up there. I really appreciate John sending this over to me to play around with. With partnerships like that, it's hard to go wrong. So, but go ahead and check out Keystone Air Guns. Down in the description, you'll find a link to my Linktree account, and Keystone Air Guns and all of my other affiliates are down in there. You guys have really been using my buck rail link a lot, and I really appreciate that. That's been my longest running affiliate, and other than my actual YouTube views from the monetized videos, buck rail has been my biggest supporter, so I really appreciate that too. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.